Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Comfy Cozy Completionist with your girl Lorelei. In the last episode we left off with an ongoing raid in the Ashlands. The dead have been summoned and I decided not to stick around to fight that out. So we are going back there and fighting it out today. It's day 569. We are going to tap sap, tap that, put that in here, replenish our meat supplies somehow. I do want to have probably 3 of each of those here. That would be a good thing, I think. And 1 Ratatosk. We do have to make more meat. Get that on. Eat good food along with the feast. And we are going to be picking up another portal here. Just for the sake of having one. What was the last number? This one is not connected. It's 28. Okay, we are going here and we're gonna see how far out of the circle of the summoned dead we are here. Oh, we are quite far out of that circle. Duh. So we have to get at least to the fringes of that circle to make the timer go off. Why am I so bad at shooting with that bubble up? Really? Shooting to both of those bubbles? We don't want to go that way. We want to go the other way. Duh. So, what that raid does, in case you are not familiar with that, it puts up new monuments of torture, and their Valkyries spawned in yet again. Man, we are not having fun here. How am I supposed to fight that guy and get into the bubble to make the timer go off and not get killed by that? It's not working at all. Okay, the dead have been summoned. We are into the timer zone. Is that thing after us now? I want to be in that zone. Of course. Of course, why not? Just give me a hard time game. Need to get out of the range of that thing. Oh boy. I do hate fighting those. Really, I do. have the right thing up here. I need my bubble back. More than anything, I need my bubble back. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I need to be very, very careful with my... Look at all of that jazz going on there. Bubble is down again. Ooh, 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 ooh. We don't want that to hit us if we can. To not... No. Completely out of stamina here. There is so much going on here. So many different... Ay, 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 ay. Okay, at least that timer did go off. And we are out of that nonsense. Now we have to only try to get rid of that Valkyrie. Not get killed by that guy. I do hate it. Valkyries are a menace. Yes, I'm gonna be dying here. Too many things here. Shoot. Do 8 minutes in and we've got the next death. This is no fun. Okay, we're gonna have stamina food, health food, mana food. That, and that, and that. And that for good measure. And we're gonna get, hopefully, that pocket portal is down now, so that is our only way back here. Need to wait for some ticks to get the health up. Okay, let's hope that all of that jazz did decide to get somewhere else and is not camping our buddy there. Okay, it is quite far away. Gonna have to jump down there without getting ourselves killed and get our stuff back. I can't even carry all of that. get into my fortress again, just to make sure I have time to put on my stuff before I engage that nonsense again. And get rid of all of that here. Put that pocket portal away. Oh, we don't have space to get it in here, so we're gonna put that in here. Something like that. Okay, bubble. I should probably be sporting completely different things here. Might be necessary. Let's get that spawner stuff out of the way first. Suit. Okay, Valkyrie down. Now we're talking about you. Need to remove all of those monuments of torture now. That is the first one down. Okay, all of the Valkyrie stuff into my pocket, please. And then we have to get to where we can retrieve our pocket portal. Man, there is a lot of those buggers. Shoot. Because I do want my portal mats back. Can't afford to lose a portal. Oh, of course, we got an Ask Swin there, because why not? Just make it hard for me, game. Why don't ya? Those are even two, not only one, but two. Or is it? Not quite sure. Not quite sure. Ah! Ah! God, all of that nonsense yet again. Okay, Let's get that up and running again. Whew. So that. Okay, let me get some of those down here. Okay, now we need to remove that here. Isn't that going to be exploding soon, please? Another ask Sven over there. Oh. Pocket. Got the bubble. I don't feel rested anymore, duh. Oh boy, I did overlook that guy completely there. Woof. Okay, I don't think we need to do that in the night. We can also go home and come back in the morning. I really don't know how all the good boys managed to play Ashlands without getting hit by anything or something like that. I really don't understand. They are so good at this, and I am so bad at this. Okay, we are missing wood. We are sorely missing wood here. Some wood in here? No, not at all. That can go in that other box here. Okay. Let's get home. Let's get to sleep. We retrieved our corpse, and we need to be making way more mead, because that is dwindling real fast here. Barley wine. We need to have that and that for barley wine, if I remember correctly. Also, we need to get rid of that and that. No, that was wrong. 61 need to be here. Barley wine. I'm gonna make more of that because we do need that. Cloudberries. Oh, we should bring some cloudberries here too. That's still fermenting. We do need the bloodstone gem to make the gem cutter for our Black Forge, so we can upgrade the Stuff of Asks to level 3, because that is what I would want to be using instead of that floor metal stuff. But for now, we're gonna get to bed. Gonna have a short break here, gonna be right back. Okay, let's get to bed. Man. Now I do hope that we get a little bit of respite from those stupid Valkyries that keep respawning there, because this is getting really annoying trying to survive. I'm full already. I can't eat the feast. 570. That is fermenting. I think gonna have to spend a little time with something else before we can eat. I'm not quite sure. Can we eat at 15? Stonecutter. We need to bring some wood. We are out of wood. Again. We do have some stones. I think 15 marks the border where you can feast again. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Keep using the wrong box. Well, we want to top off our frost arrows a bit. How about we put that on the bottom? I would prefer to have the arrows atop. Or maybe like that? I don't know. I keep messing around with my inventory because I can't decide how I want it to be. So, back to the Ashlands we go. Once again, need to get close to that fortress so we can set up everything there. So we do need... Ah, that is not a lot of wood. So we have a portal here. That is the pocket portal that got destroyed. I think that the other stuff is still there. That one got destroyed yet again. Like the fighting of the Valkyrie does that. And all of the others, of course, are forfeit too. Okay. We have to be careful with so many charred bones. So many things laying on the ground here. Don't want the charred bones, I want that. What? Yet again, the throwing stones at me. Okay. The portal was in here. That guy's still there. Ooh. Kill it already. Okay. Oh, Graustein. Okay. Pocket portal goes up. We go through and get that home. There is again stuff coming at us. Gonna drop that here real quick. Get the bubble back up. And back into the fray we go. We need to get rid of that spawner thingy. Because they will keep coming. As long as them spawners are still there. And that being said, we gonna send some fireballs that way. Still standing. Come on, break down already. Still standing, and now everything is coming after us again. Oh. That sounded a lot like there were some Durga there. Man, there are so many starred ones. Why? Let's try that again. At some point that thing has to be breaking. Now it's broken. Okay. Okay. What again? I was still in the process of sorting my stuff here. Get wrecked, guys. Get wrecked. Okay, let me get my bubble back. Let me get that sorted here. Do want that with me and not that. Oh, man. Get out of my way here. And why are we back to having start nonsense again here? Okay. Whoa, now I made life hard on myself. Mm. Okay. What is this? The entrance is on this side. So we gonna be getting our pocket portal into here. we don't have a pocket portal. Shoot. And we don't have a bubble up. Yeah, I think I left that portal at home. We're gonna have to get home here. Oh, we are back to all the shenanigans again. Okay, shoot. Yeah, I think we need to try and get home what we can get home here. And we got to bring more wood and stone and another portal. Where did I leave the other portal? Did I leave that in the fortress? I'm gonna pick up another one. You're gonna leave that hanging here. Get some more wood. And another pocket portal. And off we go. No, we don't take that with. Not all of that jazz. We don't need that. Good. 28 is the number. Okay. Do want to have a portal in that Morgan cave. That would be helpful. Because from there we have a better... Oh, we have another one of those. But we do have a pocket portal now. We don't have that though. Okay. There is more stuff coming from this side again. Really annoying. Ask Swin too. That asks when It's over there. Okay, we've got a dead Ask Swin here. Just want to have some sort of help me out game here. Okay. So, we need to get a higher vantage point here. We do need to find a place to put a pocket portal. Respect, not the pocket portal, but the stone cutter, so we can get up on that here. Would be the objective. Or on that, that would be good too. I want that destroyed. Okay. At least now we can try and get up high and get into that castle. How about from the other side? That might be a helpful thing too. We get to have a box here. Nice. We need to destroy that here because that is getting in the way of getting into the portal. And we don't need that. Okay, that is secured the landscape for a little bit at least. Let's try and get all of that jazz put away here. No room in inventory. Okay. Man, so much stuff. That. Some stones. That. And that. And then there is that. No items to stack. Oh, we have not found the Ask Swin neck before. Now we have one. Okay, that is better. Can build that statue then. But now we have to get all of that sorted. I think that here really is type of some resin. One should go with the resin stuff. Okay, let's top off our arrows. I've not been using too much arrows. Gonna top off that. Just so we do have enough of that. Don't want to be caught without an ample supply. That is done. Let's make more of that. Not sure about the berserk meat though. Gonna find out if that is something we want to work with or no in a future episode. For now, we are going to have another break and gonna be sleeping. We will need the stone cutter and another workbench and a heap of graustein to build up from that building there and get a chance to assault that thing from above. We could, on the other hand, also go for building graustein floor plates to get there, but I'd rather... Wait, we need to eat. I'd rather come from above first and see that we can throw fireballs in there if I can see what I'm doing and get the monuments of torture that are inside out of the way. So that would be what I would want to be doing. If that will be working out, we shall see. That was the easiest way I have found to be assaulting. Wait, the greystone. We do need the greystone. There is greystone in this box here. No? Okay. We have to find us some greystone here somewhere. There should be plenty laying around here, after all. And I don't need those. I do need the greystone. Because what I want to be doing ultimately, I want to be high up and looking down. Ooh, that guy. Well, greystone, you know. I think we will have to build off of this structure, but we have to get on this structure first. So we need that and that, and we don't want to get killed by that one. Of course. Oh, it's the start one. Duh. That one hits us, we have no fun. Ooh. Okay, back to what we were doing. Okay, so, stonecutter. There. And then we want to have some sort of protection over that. But it won't work. Let's get fancy then with that. Will that work? Hopefully. Okay, and then we do build up some stairs. Can we... Oh, out of Graustein. That is unfortunate. Thought there was some here. Oh, there is some here. Kind of want to get up on that thing there. See if we can make that work. And then build up from here. Oh, that is not working. That won't support anything here. Huh. That is not quite high enough. Can we build up with some... Okay. That will be good. And then now we gonna... get in there and hit those. Is that Monument of Torture? No, it isn't. Duh. Now it's broken. And the other one is over yonder. Need to get in there. Did that hit? Not quite sure. Not sure I hit that one. I think it's still there. But I can't see very good. Ooh, I need my bubble bag. Ah, it's still there. It's right there. Now it's broken. That means all that is in there is just stuff we can see there. And we should be able to get rid of those by fireballing them out of existence, hopefully. Oh, we might also... We don't have the... Okay. There is also a skunk up there. Can we hit that from here? Not quite sure. It seems to be a flame. Okay, now we've got... some indication of a warlord in there. Should have brought That is a 2-star warlord there. The only big concern in here is that warlord. We get that out of the way, things will be good. Is that skunk already done on that corner? I think it is. Short marksman. And warlord. I'd like to get to that skunk over there and have that out of the way. Short Witcher. I think we're nearly done raiding that village here. But that 2-star warlord there is really concerning. Can we shoot that thing from here eventually? Probably. Coming here, okay. Man, that does nearly nothing. It really does nearly nothing. Gotta have a bubble. The better option here is actually getting that guy. Now we proc the iron brooch. Look at that. Come on, die already. Okay. That is not looking too shabby. I think we can collect some more Graustein and try to get in there. Ah, there is more shenanigans over yonder. If we don't go too close, I might be able to not trigger all of that nonsense. 19 Graustein, that is not a lot. I'd like to get my stuff refunded here. Okay, I cannot destroy that stuff unless I do it. Like, I can destroy my own buildings, but I cannot destroy those. Okay, let me get that. And that. I do not have enough space to carry all of that. Okay. That is that short twitcher up there trying to get to me. But are we going to be putting stuff here? And have those heavy building plates protect that? Just to make sure we don't get ourselves killed here. Ooh, I'm out of bubble again. And there is fancy nonsense coming from this side. Twitcher fell down, okay. Okay, now let's go. Get that up here. Need to get missing requirements, stonecutter, duh. That skunk is still up there. So we might want to do some serious shooting at that thing. Another Morgan. Oh, and all of that is burned. Can't pick it up because I've got too much stuff in my pocket here. And now we have everything and your mother again. Shoot. And we are running low on everything here. Okay. Where is all of that stuff? I have my portal. Yes. That is the most important thing here right now. Okay. Can we now please put the portal back up and get out of here? Ah. This is so annoying here. Whenever I think everything is good, we are back to doing nonsense. Okay, now everything is broken here. I want my pocket portal up here. Gotta go home and come back another day. Okay. That we're gonna leave here to be using in the next iteration of we are raiding a fortress. And that is money. Money goes all the way down there. And I found out I don't like that down here. I really don't. So I think we go with that. I need to find out how lingering iter is made and make some more. Lingering stamina, health, iter. Okay, that is expensive stuff. We need that, that and that. Because I do think it will help at least a little bit. So we're gonna have lingering iter too, to be processed ASAP. Another hour in and I am still not close to getting all of that stuff ruined. Okay. I think we can leave the axe here. Might want to bring that. Something like that. That is still fermenting. We do need to make some more marinated greens. We do need to do some tap sap, I think. Let's see the marinated greens recipe. Iter, mage caps, fiddleheads and smoke puffs. Fiddleheads, smoke puffs, mage caps and iter. Marinated greens. More sap. More marinated greens. I would love to get a ting or two here. But now, game does not want to give me tings on that. Also, we do need more of that. Just to have some in the box for future use. There, and then we need to make more pecan pie. Pecan pie. Dum. We need that and that and that. Wrong. Here. Uncooked pecan pie. Give me some things here. Well, yeah. No things. Okay, that. Is there uncooked stuff in here? No. All of that here is cooked. I don't think we want to wait on all of that. We're gonna leave the uncooked stuff here. Just wait on those and then we go sleep. Okay, this is still fermenting. We need to have a short break. I do need some more coffee, please. And then we sleep and we go back to raiding. Okay, another day, another good luck. I do need that bloodstone to make the gem cutter to upgrade our black forge. So let's cross the fingers. That is empty. Need to put up another one. Need to cross the fingers that there is a gemstone in that. So what else do we need? Let's jump to the 28 portal real quick, because I think we do have a ton of graustein there. And then we jump to the fortress real quick, the F2 portal, because I think we do have... Yeah, we got a lot of graustein there. We're gonna bring that real quick and go to the fortress F2 real quick and get the portal from there. Gonna drop that off here. That is gonna be 29 now. F2, where is F2? Here. Because I think we've got the pocket portal here. Yes, that is what I wanted. Because I want to have a portal inside of that fortress, of course. So I'm gonna try and get inside now. We do need to shoot some more stuff. Up there, there is another skunk on this side. That is gonna give us trouble if we don't do something about it. Come on, drop that already. Those things. Do I even hit that thing or do I just hit the wall? I cannot see any... That should be hitting... Now it's broken. That took a while. Okay, let's get in there. That stone see. Nobody left here. Just some twitchers. That should be easy enough to get those killed. Don't want that. Is that everything? Things are doing things from below, but inside here... Ooh, we got a warlock trophy now. And we got iolite. We do need... a portal here. Okay, let's get all of the stuff laying on the ground here. Some jade. And flour metal. We do need to get everything here. We need to have a stone portal here. Make all of that work. We got the warlord trophy. That is fabulous. Okay. What's in my pocket? A lot of bones that I don't really need. Ow. Gonna get that stone cutter. Gonna get that pocket portal from here, because it's very vulnerable out here. Rather have that in my pocket than out here. Don't need all of those bones. Do need a pocket portal up. I do want that stone cutter inside. Really? Okay, so let's get that going here. Now we got an ash storm. Fantastic, all I ever wanted. Let's get that protected. That is not working. Okay, it's hanging in midair. And we're gonna get some protection going there too, just to make sure. Okay, we've got not enough wood to do all of that. I do hope for the best, though. I hope that portal doesn't come undone. because I don't want to run all the way here. Okay, this is our pocket portal and we need 20 of that here. I really don't like how that is sorted. We have to bring those back to the plains, I think. Okay, pocket portal. And all of that goes up here. So much Graustein. And we need to bring more wood, because I have to build my way inside that thing. A little bit of Graustein can't hurt. That goes here. Ooh, that box is full. We need bigger boxes for the monies. Okay, I want to bring a stone portal for the F3, I think. So for a stone portal we need molten cores, Great Dwarf Ice and Graustein. We do have a heck ton of molten cores. There is some more Graustein down there. That should be plenty. And Great Dwarf Ice. We are running low on Great Dwarf Ice here. So let's do the F3 thing here. And we go through that. And put up that big old stone portal here. F3. And then we can take down... Wait, there is stuff here. We need a pocket portal. We need a box here to put that. And we need to take all of that, get it home, and then we need to go to bed, and then on the next day we can get into the central tower. No iolite on this side of things, no bloodstone, but we've got the warlock trophy, which is a good thing, and we got heck ton of money again. I sure do hope that the devs at some point make more things available for purchase, because we do have a lot of money. So the flaw metal, maybe it is not as late as I thought it might be. So that was barley wine. And then we've got some jade. Oh, we got another core. Some iolite. And more of those. I think we're gonna have the those in here for now, so we can make sure we get the bell. Okay, this is not looking bad. I was under the impression that it is later because of the ash storm, but it ain't, so we can get into the central tower. This is only bad weather here, so we can take that down because we've got that up. Put another box here and deposit that. 10 more. That's that. Okay, now we're good here. And we will have to do something about all of that nonsense that is going on here. But first we need to get up there. And we need our bucket portal, our bubble up. Yep. Ugh. This is always a thing here. But no. Smashy smashy, we get into that. We do have enough wood to build our way back out. I know you can also leave a portal in there, a portal out. You can also build that ram and ram the door down. But that is a lot of hassle to be doing, so I usually just don't. I usually just remove all of that metal up here. Drop that down there. And then boom, we jump in here. No bloodstone again. But we've got a flame, emerald flame thing here, and we've got 4 bell fragments. So we do have to find another fortress, because this one has not given us iolite, bloodstone again. So yeah, have I mentioned that I do hate parkour? That is not gonna work. Ow, that hurt. Okay, we've got whatever we had there. More jade, bell fragments, money. But no bloodstone. Game is being stingy with the bloodstone with us this time. Okay, back up we go, because we do need to get all of the floor metal out there. There is stuff going on here, man. Can't see another fortress from here. But for sure we do have to... Okay, let's get to parkouring again. I can't see what I'm doing. We have to do another fortress because we have to get that bloodstone, and I had high hopes we would get some this time, but we didn't. The weather is clearing up. Oh, we go and get all of the floor metal into our box back in Sonnenheim. Because that stuff needs to be smeltered. At least I can't complain about the floor metal supply, because we are getting some floor metal in every fortress, and we have been getting some from the spires, so we are not in deep trouble with the floor metal here. Sun is sinking. Doesn't even fit everything in here. Okay, let's get the floor metal in the blast furnaces. Do we want to eat something and go all through the night? And kill some vile? What's with, yeah, we do have a lot. Let's get all of that filled up. Is that here full? No. I have to go check if there is some iron in there. We can probably avoid going to the swamp immediately. We do need to do something about the... there's silver and copper, and there's scrap bronze aplenty, but there is no iron there. Yeah, probably we need to do something about that down there. Can't be bothered now. I think we're gonna have a break, go sleep, and then go back to the Ashlands, consolidate things there. We have to make our way down to the father location, and now it's officially night anyways. So yeah, probably... Well, we do have iolite, which means... where did I put the bell fragments? We found bell fragments there. Where did they go? Did I not bring all of the stuff from there? Probably. That was wrong. Oh well, gonna go sleep. And then we're gonna go tap some sap. And do some planting. Be right back. Okay, let's sleep, and then I think we do some catching up with the farming, get us some more sap. We do have a sap portal somewhere. Need to get there and do some tap sap things. We need to get another feast up here so we can eat when we get back to the Ashlands. That is still fermenting. That is that, and we need one of those. And we're gonna eat. Well, if we are just going around the plains doing things, we might as well just go with the cheap food. That is plenty for that purpose. I want to remove that empty platter there. and place the new one. There we go. At that. Okay, that goes back in here. We don't need that wood. Let's get over to Sonnenheim and do some farming. Also, I think the fire is out here. Is it? Yes, it is. Need to bring some wood and do some fire lighting here. Nah. All the things you have to do. There is always more to be done. Okay, there should be the scythe. Oh, there is more in here. We need to get that in the windmill. Forgot about that. If we don't put the stuff in the windmill, we won't have flour. Oh well. Flour metal, more flour metal. That can be right in front. That is only 27. That is strange, but that's okay. Gonna get another round running. $36. But must have been some laying around somewhere. So that's only 20 more. And 40 coal. I think we are good with the floor metal. We don't have to necessarily work like a madwoman to get even more. Okay. I think 21 replanted will be good here. So that's 200 more barley flour if we don't forget to put it in the windmill. We don't have any carrots here, okay. We do have some carrots here. So we're gonna put some of that in the box here. And the carrot seeds too. We have some here. Okay. Thus we have that preserved. Just to make sure. We don't lose that. I think we're gonna use the elevator here much quicker than trying to run around here. Get all of that in the box. I don't think we do need more black metal. I do think, though, we do need more iron. Because we are dreadfully low on iron. Yeah. Okay. So now what? The 29 portal is down, the 28 portal is up, and the F3 portal is up. I don't want to go to the Mistlands right now. I just want to see where we at. That is F1, that is F2, oh, F3, and farther is all the way down here. So we gotta make our way in this direction and take every Morgan case we can find on the way, because we do need to find another Wegweiser for the mysterious location for the first one. So we can get to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 80. I wonder. There is a Durga extractor broken on the ground again. Something broke our extractor here. And what is going up there? I don't have any... They are fighting something there. That is seekers here. Okay. Okay, now I think we've got everything. There is another extractor broken on the ground. Like, what is going on here? Where's the Yggdrasil wood for that one? That probably despawned. Have to bring Yggdrasil wood to get that back up and running. Let's do that real quick. I never knew that there were so many. Well, I knew it when I built them, but I have completely forgotten because I'm only coming here to real quick get sap. But we have 2 more extractors there. That would make getting sap more convenient. So 10 more of those. Sap can go in here. That needs to come down to the other side. No seeker meteor anymore. Okay. Let's get that other extractor going too. I really don't know why, but the extractors keep breaking on me in this location, and I don't know why exactly. It has been like that for who knows how long. That That one looks a little disheveled, but I think we can place another one on this route here, huh? Can we? What are you fighting up there? They are fighting all the time up there. More seekers, huh? Where's the entry here? Man, there is things all over the place here. Did you fight a Gyal or what? All of your interior design is broken and you can't even get up there anymore. Ah, I might want to get up there myself and see if there is something to be had from up there. That is gonna be difficult. I have to scale that other thing there. Can't even see what I'm doing here because of I don't have my wisp light with me, but if I go up there, might be able to fly over to the roof here and see if I can find something that I would want to have. Look at that. Okay, we get to go to the second story eventually. Look over there. Can we get over there? Pick that up? Okay, got another set of Dwerger extractors here. They have been fighting a Gyal, I think. Cool. And we get to have all of that stuff. Nice. Like it. Now let's hope that all of those extractors do stay up and running. Okay, that was not too shabby. More extractors. Not that we really need them, but you know, more is better. So we have something here and something there and some metal. Seeker meat too. Oh, wait, the carrots. And we go over to Sonnenheim real quick and bring all of the metal that is going to be smelted there. More of that. We should probably... That is scrap bronze and that is copper scrap. So if we set that and 3 of that, then we get a little bit of a free space in our box because all of that. Oh, so much stuff here. Okay, let's get that running. Oh, the coal is in there already. Get all of the flour metal from here. Is there more? Is stuck somewhere? No, okay. All of that is working. All of that. We do have everything here. We need one more of those. Gimme, gimme game. Do we need to go over there and do some more harvesting? Is that stuff even already ripe for harvesting? Let me get my bubble up. Just to make sure we do have a bubble. It should be. Yeah, it is. Very good. Let's get all of that. And do some replanting here. There we go. Okay, that's fine. All is good. And I think with that we're gonna be ending the episode here. Because this is gonna take more time. Also might want to consider it to have 10 of those here. And 10 of those here, just for the sake of having them. We are out of barley wine here. And I did not pick up the flour metal. So we do it again. Now we've got it, 21 flour metal. Okay. Now I think we should be good with Jotun puffs and mage caps for a good long while. There and there. Oh. Huh. I'm a little bit on the fence here. Gonna have more flour metal. I'm a little bit on the fence here because I think we do need to sort things into the warehouse. We do have a lot of stuff going on in our boxes again. That is still fermenting, so we do need that in our pocket. And with that, I think we're gonna be ending the episode here, and must not forget to light the fire over in our warehouse again. And I must not forget to put some more in here. There we go. So, that is the end of this episode. And I do hope you liked this episode, even if it was a little bit boring with getting into that fortress, not finding bloodstone again, and then doing some chores because I get a little bit frustrated with not finding that bloodstone stuff. We're gonna try again in the next episode. With that, I bid you a good night, and we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye!